Hi. Here we
This
are.
As Ask Colin 12.
12.
Oh, and we're going to be talking a lot about Doctor Who. Ironically, the 12th Doctor.
Ah, yes, that's right. That works out good.
Oh, yeah.
Hi, Colin.
Hello.
I haven't seen you, like, all day today. How you doing?
Good.
I've been working a lot.
Yeah.
And I'm sick, so.
Yeah, you can probably tell.
I know. I thought I was covering it up pretty well, but everyone I've run into goes, "Oh, you sound sick." Shucks.
Shucks.
All right. We are back in our yard. I'm still looking for a place to do the Ask Colin videos once it gets cold out.
Yeah.
And nobody
Just be
has
out
any
here
good
in our winter
ideas.
coats.
Nobody has any good ideas that I've asked. Somebody suggested our library. And
It's quiet.
it's quiet, it'd be good, but I don't know if they have room for us to do it there.
Yeah.
So I'm still looking. Okay.
Just be in one of the book aisles.
Shh, talk quietly. We're in the library.
No, we're not.
No. You know what I mean.
I know what you mean.
All right. Okay, so this weekend was a good weekend.
Yeah.
We had the new Doctor episode. It was mine and Dad's anniversary. You guys spent the night away from me for the first time in
7 years.
7 years. Well, see, I'm not sure if it counts because when Daddy's mom died, you guys spent the night away from us. But
Well, you kind of had to do that, and you weren't relaxing.
it wasn't exactly relaxing. That is right. But it was away from us. But I was a little worried about other things. So
Okay, you haven't had peace away from us.
Peace. I like being with you. We actually left our getaway an hour early because I was ready to see you guys again.
Yeah.
And then what happens? I run up to Ella to give her a hug, and she goes, "Oh, do we have to leave?" You were ready to come home. You're like, "All right, let's go. I'm packed. Ready."
Everything I packed didn't need. Well,
Oh.
almost everything.
Oh, that's good. You played Minecraft the whole time.
Here was my schedule. We got there, played Minecraft, stopped for dinner.
Dinner.
And then we played more Minecraft until 1:30 in the morning. We got up and then played more Minecraft.
Yeah, that was a little late for you to stay up.
Yeah.
That's the face you make when you think you're going to be in trouble because you think it'll help you get out of trouble. Has it ever? It's still cute, though. And then Ella just, she painted her nail with my cousin. She painted her nails. She painted my cousin's nails. They painted a mirror and some rocks. And they did, Ella's hair was done really fancy when I picked her up.
Yeah.
I could never do that. It was so
Supposed
pretty.
to look like Elsa with the, and then
And it
she
had
has
like
the
all these braids. Yeah, it was so pretty. But she wouldn't let me take a picture of it. But, so that was a good weekend. And then Doctor Who, we watched it when we got home.
Doctor Who's awesome.
So what did you think of the new Doctor?
I think he can be better, but that's all. That's what I always think about all the doctors, because after their regeneration,
Yeah,
they always make a bad first impression.
The
because
first
they're
episode after regeneration, I never like those.
Mm-hmm.
They always kind of bother me because the Doctor's all goofy and blah, blah. And I'm like, okay, let's get this over with so we can get to the real Doctor. Come on.
Yeah,
And
I hate
so-
how he left Clara though. In the
That
first.
really bothered me. And you know, I watched the after show. I don't think you watched the after show with us, but
No.
I watched the after show, and all the people on there were speculating that, you know, well, he knew, and he didn't leave the screwdriver with her, so he knew that he needed it later to save her. And I'm going, it just seemed poop-headish.
Yeah, if he did hand her the screwdriver through the vent, she
Yeah.
could have done it, and then they would have both would have
Well,
been.
but he had started to open it and stopped and then closed it. Like, he made a conscious decision not to bring her, and I don't know why.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe there's some Doctor reason, but those episodes right after regeneration, he never really seems like the Doctor.
Yeah.
So,
But
anyway.
I do like how the 11th Doctor called Clara to
Yes,
give her a little.
that was cool. I
boost.
did like that too. And it was sort of like, I liked the part where she was telling Peter Capaldi not to eavesdrop, and he was like, I didn't. You were talking to me.
Yeah.
And it was like, duh, Clara. When are you going to figure this out? So, that was really cool.
But all of you who don't know about Doctor Who, this is going to be a fully Doctor Who full
episode of
no,
Ask Colin.
This is going to be a fully Doctor Who Ask Colin. So if you don't know what Doctor Who is, either be very confused or stop watching.
Or watch Doctor Who.
Or watch Doctor Who.
Um,
and then you'll go back and be like, oh!
So, what do you think of the preview for the next episode? Daleks.
I wish they'd just die already.
Heard a noise. That tree over there was creaking. It made me nervous. The Daleks, I know, but you know what? If the Daleks went away, there would be something lost from the Doctor Who universe.
Well, I know, but they just take a break, Daleks. Give up.
Those silly plunger heads. All right, should we get started on questions?
Yes.
There's a lot of Doctor Who questions in here, too. Okay. I already know what your answer to this is going to be, but I said I'd ask it anyway.
Mm-hmm.
If you
No,
had...
just say the opposite.
Oh, okay, you think?
No, I'm not going to.
If you had one wish, what would you wish for?
To let you meet Jordan Knight.
I thought you were going to say take Ella to Paris.
Nope.
I have so much hair, it could make another person. Or a small animal. You're going to wear?
You're going to share it with me?
Right here. Here you go. Oh, that's a good look. There you go. Anyway, we're so goofy.
Yes, we are.
All right, who's your favorite Doctor Who bad guy?
The Ood.
The Ood?
Because they helped David Tennant a lot.
They're bad-ish guys.
They have.
They're good and bad. But you know what? People are like that, too.
They're like the only Doctor Who bad guy with anger issues.
No, they all have anger issues. They all have anger issues. Well,
Good point.
but I think humans are a lot like that. No human is all good or all bad.
Yeah.
It's just the choices we make.
Mm-hmm. And some decide to go around and destroy everything.
Right. Okay. Who's your favorite Doctor Who bad guy? I just asked that one.
Yes, you did.
Forgive me. I am ill and I've been working a lot. So
A lot.
Too much?
No.
Okay. Well, because I'd rather be home with you anyway. Mm-hmm. Someone who's never seen Doctor Who, why should they?
Because if you don't, you'll be very confused in this episode of Ask Colin.
No, well, what do we like about Doctor Who? It is...
funny.
It's funny.
Sci-fi. And...
It's for the whole family. The whole family can watch it, but I
Yeah.
never feel like I'm watching a kid's show.
Yeah.
It is really awesome. It is very...
It's goofy for the kids, but yet...
I like the goofy, too.
Because you're a big kid. I'm just kidding.
And I know. Okay, are you excited about going to North Carolina for the anti-bullying rally?
Yes.
It's okay. I am too. And we're going to see Galvanized Souls there.
Oh, yeah.
And it's going to be awesome. What is your favorite flavor of Pringles?
I don't think I've ever had Pringles.
Yes, you have, in the can with the lid.
Yeah, when I was like a...
No. We have Pringles. We don't have chips a lot, but
Yeah.
we have had Pringles. You like the sour cream and onion.
Oh, sour cream and onion.
I like that kind too. If you could be invisible for one day, what would you do?
Pranks.
Pranks. I knew you were going to say that. What would you and Ella do in Paris, and what sights would you like to see?
Eiffel Tower. And... eat French fries.
Maybe they just call them fries there. I don't know if they'd have them. You know what? I don't know. I've never been to France, but I assume that they have really good food there.
Like gourmet and such.
Yeah. Cheese and bread.
Biscuits.
Biscuits.
I don't know.
What's your favorite ice cream? That's weird.
Yes, it is. I'd have to say mint chocolate chip.
I think it changes depending
Yes,
on
it
your
does.
mood.
It does.
Okay, should there be a separate TV show about Madame Vastra, Jenny, and Strax?
There should. I was just saying the other day that they should have something not on as much as Doctor Who, but like Master Who, and bring him back.
The show just about the Master.
Yeah.
When someone asked this question, I wrote to them that I knew that you had an idea that I was going to have you talk about, but you just did it without me having to make you do it. If the Doctor stopped you and asked you to go on an adventure, would you?
Yes.
Who would say no to that?
I know.
A madcap alien in a big blue box? Heck yeah, I'd go. Which Doctor would you want it to be?
Matt Smith.
Should I say which one I'd want?
Yeah.
David Tennant. I like David Tennant.
Yeah.
Any fashion tips for kids going back to school?
Well, what I would do is I think it's respectful to wear a tie, a dress shirt, and a coat, and
The first day of school?
yeah, for the first couple days of school. And
Respectful to who?
Then, oh yes, it's respectful to the teachers, the principal, and pretty much the school.
It used to really bother you when kids would just be wearing t-shirts and shorts to school.
I'm like,
It's the first few days of school. Dress nice. Yeah. You're very sweet that way. What is the best thing about having a little sister?
everything.
Everything? Even the annoying parts?
Yes.
Or is there one thing that you really like the best, though? Is it just having somebody who's always with you?
She's just so adorable.
You've got to
And
quit
I like
telling her
being
that.
proud of. And I like being proud of her.
Yeah. You've got to quit telling her how adorable she is, though, because whenever anybody says anything adorable, she goes, "What? Were you talking about me?" What is your favorite?
And they usually are.
What's your favorite food?
Salad.
Salad. Favorite Avenger? There's my bags in my eyes.
I can't breathe up like that. How do you do that?
We're goofy today. We're not
Yes.
staying on topic at all.
Sorry, but Iron Man.
Iron Man. Anything you miss about public school?
Not really.
Because school starts in a week. I forgot to mention, school starts not in a week, next week. And you were going to start private homeschool. It is private. It's in our house. And are you excited about starting?
Yes.
Are you really?
Yeah.
That is a huge change from every other school year. Because every other school year, you were fine. You handled it, and you didn't talk much about it. But I could tell you were nervous. I was always nervous. But this year it's easy. I didn't even have to buy you a back to school outfit.
Yes.
What are you doing with your fake beard, weirdo? If you could change one thing about the world, what would it be?
Public school.
Oh.
I'm just kidding. If I could change one thing,
Well,
this is weird, but the color of the grass.
what color do you want it to be?
Purple! No, red grass, like on Gallifrey.
That seems like it would be bloody looking to me. Can we have rainbow colored grass? I love rainbows.
How about the sky would be always rainbow?
Yeah, that'd be cool. What if grass could be different colors in different places?
It already is. It's green here and brown in Texas. It's brown in Texas.
Oh.
And Oklahoma. and
Well,
such.
you know what you started to say about you would change public school, but I think a good thing that would be good to change about the world is the way maybe public schools are run sometimes.
Yes.
Maybe not every public school because we don't know everyone, but at least the
Yes.
ones that we know of, there have been some big problems. What's the latest you ever went to bed? And you already talked about it.
About 2 in the morning.
When was that?
Last New Year's Eve.
Oh, did you stay up that late?
Yeah.
Did I know it?
No.
How did I not know?
I didn't tell you.
All right. What's your favorite weather? That's one we haven't had before.
Sunny!
Yeah, but every time we walk out in the sun, what do? Would you quit? Get up here.
Well, that's what I do.
People don't want to just stare at me as you fall out.
Yes, they do. You're very pretty.
Oh, thank you. If someone was new to Doctor Who, where should they start?
The very first episode, if they can even find it.
You know what? I was actually thinking about this because I wrote the questions down, so I knew them ahead of time.
Oh, Netflix, by the way. They
Yes.
have the classic series and the new series.
Yes.
Because they did the classic series all the way up to the 8th Doctor, and then they cut off for 15 years, and then the new series. But so all these Whovians had to wait 15 years.
Mm-hmm. I would suggest starting like I did with the beginning of the series again in the 2000s with the 9th Doctor, Chris Eccleston. What?
Well, I guess, but
It's a good place to jump in without having to watch 50 years of Doctor Who episodes if somebody just wants a quick start.
But it's so good.
It is good. And they can jump in anywhere, but I would suggest the 9th Doctor.
Or you could watch the Doctors out of order, like River Song.
They wouldn't get that reference, but yeah.
No, they wouldn't.
All right, what is your favorite drink?
Water.
Well, now, not long ago you would have said orange soda,
Yes, I
but
would've.
you are suddenly on this no sugar kick, which came out of nowhere and surprised the mama. You don't want anything to do with any sugar, which is fine. You can make your own choices as far as that goes. If you want to say no to soda, I am cool with that. We don't get it that often anyway. But I would like you to drink a little more milk rather than just water. What are you doing?
Blowing myself backwards.
Why?
Doesn't everybody do that?
Okay. All right, this is the last question, and it's a Doctor Who question.
Yay!
Who do you think Missy is? There's been some speculation that I've heard. Who do you think?
Well, I want to know your speculation before I make my final decision.
I want to know what you think, not what you think based on what I heard.
I think it's an evil version of River Song. Because she said boyfriend. And she has black
That is one of the speculations I've heard.
And she has black hair. And I don't think heaven is actually heaven. I think she's just referring it to that.
Yes, I don't think it's really heaven.
Yeah.
Because somebody wants to keep Clara and the Doctor together. And that can't be for a good besides you. It can't be for a good reason. And so I think it has to do with Missy and the fake heaven.
Well, I think it was either evil version of River Song or old version of Clara.
That's another speculation I've heard. What else did I hear that could be the TARDIS?
I actually thought that at one point, but
Because the boyfriend reference, yeah.
but Clara
had
she was hinting around, because it could be future Clara, and then they could already be boyfriend, and River could be off and super jealous.
I don't think I like the idea of Clara and the Doctor being that way. I don't like that idea.
Yeah, now I think it's the TARDIS, because I thought that before, but then it kind of looked different. But I forgot that she could change bodies. Remember?
Oh yeah, because that wasn't really her body. She used somebody else's. Who else? What else did I hear the speculation? I'm trying to remember now.
Okay, I'm gonna stick with TARDIS now.
Okay.
I'm gonna stick with TARDIS.
Oh, I heard that it could be a female version of the Master.
The Master's TARDIS. But oh my gosh! Oh!
It could be a while before we find out, though.
Because the final episode in season 1 is called Death in Heaven.
That's right, Dad told you that. All right, so that is the end of our questions.
Goodbye.
And I was going to say other things, but apparently we are done. So, goodbye.